something that's ambitious. That's what I'm all about, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is the Real Estate Wholesalers Club, and I'm Justin Chamness,
Yes, sir.
and that's what we do.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We're thankful for everybody that's here today. I did just go live, by the way. So that's why I announced what my name was there, Hosea.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, welcome to our Shut Up Money Show. This is the weekend Shut Up Money Show. We do this every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm glad that you're here. It's all about real estate wholesaling. More so, it's all about you. We want to help you get to that first deal. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you have all the dreams and goals and everything that you've been searching for. And, like I like to say it, like all the things in your heart. We have a lot of things in our heart. Maybe we don't even share with other people, things we want to accomplish and things we want to do. We want to see you reach some of those things here. If we can help you, please don't hesitate to speak up here today. If you're in the Zoom room, if you are not in the Zoom room and you want to be in the Zoom room, then feel free to go ahead and join us in the Zoom room by visiting www.zoomjustin.com. Zoom Justin. All right, guys. I do have some things I want to share with you today. Welcome, subscribe, all that great stuff. Everybody knows the routine. We would like you to be a part of our group at Facebook. We'd like you to visit us at realestatewholesalersclub.com. All that stuff. There's free trainings, free agreements. We try to give you everything you need to get going. You guys want to see let me show you a few testimonials. Is that cool? Can we just start while people are still trickling in here with a couple testimonials? They were posted on the Real Estate Wholesalers Club Facebook group this week, and I want to go there and just share with you here. Here's one. Hosea, was that you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. You said some nice things. Thanks for being you, Justin. Man, hey, I appreciate you saying that. I posted something in the VIP room this morning.
Oh, you did?
That said, gratitude. The attitude of gratitude is the biggest prerequisite for success. Man, I appreciate you saying that, man. It's one thing to be thankful, and it's another thing to say it. And man, it touches me when people say it, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much.
Justin,
Jose.
Justin, I don't talk it, I live it. It's hard to, I have a positive attitude, but the thing is, sir, it's hard to have a positive attitude when you're in the lion's den. Everybody around you negative. Everybody look up to me, but I have nobody I can look up to, sir. I'm not a social media person, but lately I've been going to these groups, and I try to, talk to people, and people try to help, but everybody's full of shit. So I hate to say that. Yeah. There's no sincerity in people. There's no sincerity in people, sir. And that's what's frustrating. I want to reach out. I want to inspire people, not just inspire people, but to be inspired. Just like I say with you, I want you to see my success. As I succeed, you will succeed. I want to inspire people, sir. Yeah. And like directly, like when I'm doing something, a person could see me and then probably gave up hope. They can look at me and like, wow, and I can help people indirectly and don't even know it just through my actions.
Yeah, it's a great attitude that you have, man, and I really look forward to watching your success.
And you will see it, I promise you.
Yes, sir. I believe I will. Man, even more people popping in here in the Zoom room. Hey, thank you, appreciate it, everybody. Here's another comment that was put on the Facebook group a few days late. This is Virginia. But I wanted to tell Justin and Michael Batista. Michael Batista, for those of you who do not know, many of you do, but Michael Batista is the owner of the automated REI. Okay. That is how I generate leads. That's how I instruct my students to generate leads, at least initially to get going for certain and to build it into their day-to-day routine as marketing. You may be doing other things. You may grow and develop into doing other things, but this is an excellent place to begin. Okay. And there's no sign up fee and it's super, super cheap. So Michael Batista owns theautomatedrei.com. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. So Virginia says, thank you for all the value you guys provide in this community. I've only been following you guys for a few weeks, and since day one, I've been taking action. I love it, Virginia. Thank you. I just secured my first lease option deal and now in the process of finding a tenant buyer. Wow, that's great. Hey, excellent job, Virginia. That is exactly what we want to hear. We want to hear that people are taking action on the information that we give. Most of it, much of it is free. Okay. And the rest of it's super cheap, and taking action on it and seeing results. Okay. Woo, she says. Woo. Don't know what I don't know. I don't know. You know what she was thinking in her head when she wrote WHEW, but when I see that, I hear woo. Woo. Don't know what I'm doing, but just taking action. Man, I have been there before. And you guys probably can relate too if you're human. Thanks again for your sincere generosity and support. Hey guys, I really do appreciate the comments, and I'm so happy to hear that people are being successful out there. Some folks are being successful with the free stuff, guys. They're being successful with the free stuff, with the free training, with the free agreements over at realestatewholesalersclub.com. I wish I was saying that they were being successful on the stuff that they pay for, because I got a $97 course and a $197 course, but no, they're getting it. They're getting it on the free. Okay. So I really endeavor to give you the real deal, the real holy, the real deal, holy field, the real content, guys. I want you to have the real stuff and all the materials and tools that it takes to be a success. You guys want to see a deal now? We haven't done this before. I was thinking about sharing a deal with you. You want to hear about a deal that one of our students did?
Sure.
Let's talk about it. This week, well, it's in process. Okay. There's a student of mine, one-on-one student that has a, he's getting going and he got a property under contract. Now look at this thing. This looks a little dilapidated, but I went over there and looked at it. It's right here in Kansas City. If you're in Kansas City right now watching this, please hit me up if you're interested in buying this deal. I would love to connect you with my student here and make a deal. I'm going to show you some more pictures, but yeah, it looks a little dilapidated, but I went out and looked at it. It ain't that bad. It's 2400 East 38th Street here in Kansas City. And as we scroll through the pictures, you can see there's some roof waves there, and there was some fire damage on the inside. So some of this has been kind of, that's why it looks the way it does. But you can see there's some crookedness here to the porch. Okay. But besides that, there is new windows in the house. A great deal of the roof has been replaced with new shingles. It has been fixed from the fire damage to the point where it passes codes. So now there is, and we know that to be true. We could confirm that as real estate investors to be pretty true, because it has a brand new electric meter on it. Okay. When a house catches fire, guys, and it's been burned in a significant way, the city will come out. I don't care what city you're in. They will come out and shut it down. Okay. They will disconnect utilities from the house. There's no more electricity running to it. And in order to get everything back the way it should be, you have to go in, repair the property completely, have the inspectors from the city come back out, inspect the property. Once they say the electrical and everything has been put back the right way and everything's been checked and there's no more fire damage, then they'll allow you to install a new electric meter. Okay. So here is an example of a new electric meter on the side of this house. How do I know it's new? Because it says 00000. If you went out to the side of my house and looked at mine, it says 8,471,000 blah 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 blah. Because we are burning up the electricity here at the Chamness residence, unfortunately. And we do live in man, our utility company here is just, it's like doing business with Hitler. It's really crazy. They own you, buddy. They own you. Don't think they don't. Okay. Now, here's a little bit more of the property. We're going to go a little quicker now. You can see it needs some exterior work for sure. All right. It's going to need a little chimney work there. I think if it were me, I'd probably just tear that chimney down, because who needs to repair a chimney nowadays with all the different various heating technologies that are out there. It's boarded up because of safety. Okay. So to protect the house and the contents inside and to protect others, it's been boarded up, but there are brand new windows. See, there's an example of one on the second floor. But look inside here, guys. See new windows. All right. And you can see in some places some new drywall. Ooh, see, there's where the fire was. Okay. So the fire has kind of gotten a hold of a decent portion of the interior of this house. But you can see it's all been cleaned out. If you've ever been in a house that was on fire, or get out. Okay. If you've ever been in a house that had been on fire, you can tell this has been cleaned up a lot. Fire will absolutely ravage a house. Okay. And turn everything black. And it is a complete mess. Very, very spooky to walk into a house that's been burned. If you ever get a chance to safely, I recommend doing it just for the creep factor, guys. It feels creepy. This house is going to come with these appliances, this bathtub. You can see where it was burned. See, now you see the charring on these floor joists here. Okay. This is not a bad charring. Just give you a little lesson here in rehab houses and junk houses and how to do ugly house stuff. This here is not bad charring. Okay. This here would probably be okay with the city inspector. You can see it looks like the fire licked it. Maybe it had some smoke damage, but this is not compromised wood in some places, and some of it may be. Okay. So the guy that owns it told me that he went through, see, there he is pointing it out at me, pointing it out to me. He was showing me, he was like, hey, we had to go in here and put all these new 1x slats in. You see these slats? Yep, all these 1x slats. He said we had to replace all of that. We did. He said, of course, it's up to code now. And that's why we have electric meter. But, I'm not an electrician either. So I'm just I'm just telling you what I know, and I don't know everything for sure. But that's kind of a bigger picture of the interior. Here's the upstairs. There, see, it's plumbed out for a bathroom. See, that looks like a vanity would be there, and then a toilet there to the right. All right. As a real estate wholesaler, some of these things are important to understand. Oh, no, here's where he was saying they had to put the 1x's in, guys. Down there, it must have been charred because it looked kind of jacked up. Yeah, here the 1x's are new. He had to come in here and do that. And that's the roof. That's the underside of the roof. Okay. And then there's a closet. Just an ugly house. See, there's nothing real pretty about this, except there is something very, very pretty about it. The price. Does anybody want to take a gamble? Just a guess. Unmute your microphone. I've been blabbing forever. Unmute your microphone. Tell me, what do you think this property is worth? ARV. I know you'd have no way of knowing, but just from looking at the house.
What about the smell?
About 110?
Yeah.
About 80 to 90.
Yeah.
Did you say ARV?
Yeah, ARV.
125.
Yeah. Well, you guys wouldn't be able to really know without having the address and putting it in, looking at some things.
I'd say 300.
Oh my gosh. No, guys, this is a dumper. This is like a $65,000-$75,000 house. Okay?
Are you serious? ARV?
ARV right here in the beautiful city of Kansas City, Missouri, in the zip code 64109, which is actually coming up in the world. But now listen, what do you think my student got it under contract for? Anybody else take a guess at this? Now we want to do the 70% rule.
70K.
Right. We want to do the 70% rule of like 70K. Okay. What would be our maximum allowable offer? Somebody do a calculator, figure it up. Let's say repair costs are 25K.
I'm gonna say it's on contract with 5K. 5K.
I
I'm
say
a contract.
13. About 13.
I say 5 to 6.
Okay. Somebody tell me what the maximum allowable offer would be if we use the 70% rule and the repair costs were 25. Somebody tell me that before I do the big unveil.
About 13.
13 and 15. On
Is
the
that
contract.
y'all are
Why
talking
the
about?
hell? He can't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
I can
I'm
hear
sorry.
you. I'm just trying to process what you guys are talking about. Okay.
I said 13.
27.
I'm doing the math. 70%.
I'm gonna get the calculator out, you guys.
I'm
Walk you
working
through
it.
it.
I'm
Okay,
working it.
70,000.
Uh-huh.
Okay, minus 30%, which is our buyers' profits and
Okay.
expenses.
Okay, that's the problem. I didn't know that.
Okay, equals
Okay.
49,000 minus
Uh-huh.
25,000 in repairs,
In pairs. Uh-huh.
because that still needs a shitload of work.
Okay.
24,000. Now I want to minus like what my profits would be as a wholesaler.
I'm going to 13K.
So let's say I wanted to make a whopping 10 on this.
Okay.
That's going to bring it down to 14,000. That would be my maximum allowable offer.
Wow. So
I
I
was
was
in there.
1,000 off.
I was in the range. I was
Yeah.
lower though.
Eddie, you was there. I said 13.
Yeah, you was there too. We was in the range. All
Okay,
right.
we good. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Mr. Chalmers. That's what I need to really get. So when I'm on the line, I don't want to get off the phone and not know those numbers as quick as I'm talking to that seller.
Yeah, you can ask them a lot of that. They may not know the exact repair costs, but you can ballpark, like you guys, like we just did,
Okay.
Okay, now let me do the big unveiling here. What do you think you got it under contract for? Our maximum allowable offer was what?
5 to 6 that you got on the contract for. 5 to 6K.
No, stay tight. Go with no more than 9.5.
No.
About 5,000.
How about 3?
Damn.
What?
See,
But I don't understand that.
I was 2 to 3K over though. I was closer.
Okay, could you help
3.
me understand why?
Yeah. The homeowner was asking 12.
Okay.
Offer came in from the student. He said, well, would you take 3? And the man said yes.
Oh, wow.
That's a good shot right there. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah. So
That's
now
what you got to do.
So now I'm working to
Okay,
find
thank
a landlord buyer. I want to find a landlord buyer for this one. If you're out there in Kansas City, guys, hit me up.
Hey, Justin, what type of marketing what type of marketing he did to achieve this contract?
That is a great question, man. What he did is he got a list from Automated REI of vacant and absentee owners, both. Okay. So in other words, an absentee owner means the guy that owns the property lives in a different state.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
And the house is also vacant at the moment. Mm-hmm. Then he hired a virtual assistant to make calls. And guess who got the deal? The virtual assistant.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what, Mr. Chalmers?
What's up, man?
It's just that's one of the problems I'm having, man. I'm over here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I'm originally from Chicago, but the issue is on a lot of these groups, you got a lot of scamming virtual assistants out there, and I just need a good one.
Amen. Amen.
I'm very serious about that. When you get on a group, they tell you they had to check you out, but they letting a lot of people on there, and everybody is not. I got burnt already, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. So if any of you guys that's listening, could you please, refer me to the virtual assistant that is accurate, and I need that.
All right.
That's a good one right there. I've been to that one. Now, what about Upwork? You been to that? Upwork?
Yep. Upwork is a great place to find them.
Okay, I never heard of Upwork. No problem. I'm writing it down. Thank you so much.
Upwork.com. Find them with
UP Upwork. This one right here, he putting up VA for REI. It's just kind of pricey.
Okay.
Justin, I done been through them though. I done been through quite a few VAs.
Okay. Who are you consistent with right now? I mean, you guys.
Upwork.
Okay.
Upwork, I use Upwork right now. They're very good. They have a
Okay.
filter as well that you could put in
Okay,
that,
great.
to tell you how much an hour, and you could put in how much an hour you want to pay or whatever, and then they agree upon it, and then just go from there. It's everything within your budget. If you can find something, because some of them be like 8, 10, 12, $14 an hour, you can go into that filter and put in like $3, $4, $5, whatever you're comfortable with, and they agree upon it, and you proceed from there.
Okay, no problem. I don't want to take the stage over, Mr. Chalmers. I'll try to give you my PM and we could talk on the side if you don't mind.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. That's
Sorry,
fine.
Mr. Chalmers.
Oh, that's all right. I got choked up while y'all were talking. I was you get that tickle in your throat.
Right.
You
But
just
no, it's no problem, man. I'm over here in the U.S. Virgin Islands working in a refinery, and I just after 2 weeks prior to my year, they canceled my contract, and I'm going full throttle now with the wholesaling, and just interacted with a good gentleman out of South Carolina, and he just texted me and said, "Alan, don't forget Mr. Chalmers," and I'm right here with the laptop, and I hurried up and jumped back on. He had just told me at the beginning of the week about you, so I'm right here.
Great, dude. Great.
Yeah,
Well, welcome to the
that.
show to a lot of first timers here.
Yeah,
and
man, this is good.
Welcome. Yeah, it is good.
I'm very serious.
Thank you, sir, for being here.
I got a question if I can ask, please.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
What do you suggest paying a virtual assistant from your experience?
Well, I've got a buddy, that runs the automated REI. His name is Michael Batista, and he believes in paying him $1 an hour.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Okay.
The lowest I ever heard of is $3. Wow.
That's not gonna work.
He will go on Upwork, and he will or Fiverr.com and he will find one day I asked him to do it, and he went and he found, no kidding, it was something like either 9 or 12. It was some huge number.
Wow.
Of virtual assistants that said they'd be willing to work for $1 an hour. Now I pay my virtual assistants that do no phone work. They're just like getting leads for me, scraping, stuff like this. I pay them $5 an hour. Okay, that's what I do.
That's cool.
I pay the ones that do the phone work about $8.50, $9 an hour.
Through whom, Justin? Fiverr?
Well, I started out on Fiverr. I started out on Upwork finding virtual assistants, but then I came across this firm, the one I just recommended, the va4rei.com. And I met a guy there. No, I take that back. I had a great experience with va4rei, but I found the guy on Upwork. And eventually he got off Upwork and I got off Upwork, and we just stayed together for a long time that way. And that way I was just paying him through PayPal. On a regular basis. And, I try to take care of them. I give them a little Christmas bonus. And
that's right. You got to look out for those and look out for you. That's right.
Yeah. You're in it to make a profit as the business owner, but at the same time, there's an old proverb comes out of the Bible. It says, don't muzzle the ox that treads the corn. Okay.
That's right.
So if he's helping you pull that plow, you better let him eat a little bit.
That makes him want to help you even more.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I call keeping them out on the plank. You want to, be they're not going to go anywhere and find anybody that's just gooder to them than you. You know what I mean? You demand a lot. You're very expecting, I need this and I need it done correctly. I need it now. Okay, but you pay for it. And okay. And you're grateful when you get it. Okay. So
that's right.
That's keeping them out on the plank. That's what I call it.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this out to you, Mr. Chalmers, and all the other guys. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not got a contract yet, or assignment agreement, as you say. I can tell you one thing: I'm very consistent, persistent, and I do my due diligence. I get up every day, man. 7:30, literally. I'm 1 hour ahead of everybody. I'm 1 more hour over the East Coast over here on the islands. And I'll be grinding, man. But I think, what's happening is the cold calling is not working for me. And I believe if I'm asking you guys, will that VA allow me to get more greater leads that's, accurate, all the skip tracing I'm hearing. I didn't paid into PropStream and a couple of other things, getting these buyers lists. but it's just not hitting. I mean, like I can tell you honestly, I get those sellers in front of me, I'm closing something. I'm just real good with people. I know how to listen. I don't come in trying to just get their property. I know how to pay attention really, real well. I think that military really helped me a lot. The culture, experience. Most people that I'm speaking to, I've been there from because I was in the service and stuff. A lot of that I conjure up and try to, implement into my salesmanship. But I'm not getting those good leads, so I can get a call. I'm hearing about guys on a lot of group, girls and guys. They're saying, "Hey, we're getting leads," and this is what's taking them to landing those contracts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I just need that. I just know I don't care if I got 10, I'm gonna get 2 if I had that.
Yeah.
So if anybody can collaborate on that, I would really appreciate it.
Let's talk about it. You guys remember the 4 mountain peaks?
No. Okay, I don't know.
You got me on that.
All right. The 4 mountain peaks are getting leads. That's the first one, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The second one is converting those deals into leads into deals. Okay. Let me move this over a little bit. Here we go. And then the third mountain peak would be to market those deals.
Okay.
Market your deals.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the last mountain peak, anybody know it? Anybody want to shout it out? Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
Close. You already know because I ain't closed yet. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah, close with your buyer or your tenant buyer, either one. Okay. So these are the only 4 things that have to happen in order for you to get to that money. Okay. You get that money.
I know it's important.
So the leads are very important.
Yeah.
And how I recommend people do it is by visiting theautomatedrei.com and signing up for free.
Okay.
Pick a few marketplaces and then start doing some scraping and some text blasting. That's what these folks are doing, man. If you got if you've got $100 or less to spend on marketing in a month, you can do automated REI and generate leads.
Well, I just got the information about that from you through the guy that put me onto your show. He just told me about automated REI Monday.
Well, that's why they call me the plug.
Okay.
I'm here to get you the hookup. Okay.
Well, I appreciate it. This is why, man. There it is.
If you want leads on the cheap and on the regular, anywhere you want to go, that's the way to do it today.
Okay.
So, yeah, I absolutely recommend that.
Hey, Justin, I have a question. This is Hosea.
Yep. What's up?
Yes, sir. I went down, what was that, Friday? No, it was Thursday. I went down to Thursday because I'm in Los Angeles. I went down Thursday to get a tax assessment, a tax delinquent list from the tax assessor's office. I went down there personally and got it. Paid for it. It's $26,000. I went to, I got the 1 to 5 year list because they don't do individual because I want to get 2 years or more. So I got the list. I took it to Fiverr. So what they did, they separated the names because it had the spouse's names, like the husband, like Jerry and his wife. So they separated the names. Yeah. They just put like the first and last name. So now I got like about 10,000. So what I'm gonna do now, but it doesn't, I'm gonna take like 2,000 of those and take it to REI Automate. What is that?
Automated. It's
REI.com.
Yeah, theautomatedrei.com. You have to put the in there. Theautomatedrei.com. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it there and upload my list to there with about 1,000. But it doesn't. I don't want to be wasting money, but I have no choice now because it's like everything is entwined. It's like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and I wanted to separate like the 2 years or more instead of just wasting marketing money. But I don't want to just be wasting time, so I'm just gonna take like 1,000 and just upload it into the REI automated system and just see what I got from there. But I don't like wasting marketing money because I don't have it like that, sir. I really don't. Because just like I say, some listed, I mean, some of the ones that's in the list is like they just came up as tax delinquent in 2019. So that's really going to be wasting marketing money. But everything is entwined. I couldn't get nobody to separate it. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to take 1,000 of those and upload that into REI and see what happens.
Yeah. The automated REI. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Great idea. Hey, is Rick on the call right now? I seen Rick. Is Rick here? Rick, would you be interested in sharing with us your what you shared in the VIP room yesterday about how you were thinking about these what is it, estate sales, and can you share with us a little bit about that? Or
Sure.
Yeah.
I just I've done this a while back. I haven't done it on a regular basis, but one way to get free leads as well is to go on like Craigslist or local Facebook garage sale groups, like the areas that you're interested in, and do a search on either Craigslist or those Facebook garage sale groups for estate sales. And I just been sending them out messages asking them, hey, I see your sale is posted on Craigslist. What are you going to do with the house? Because usually if it's an estate sale, something else is happening.
Like somebody died.
Yeah, like somebody passed away, or the house was, inherited to a couple different family members, and they're just trying to clean it up, whatever the case may be. But it's just it's a good, easy, free lead system, and there's always estate sales going on. And by just doing a little digging around Craigslist and like in Facebook, it's local Facebook garage sale groups are really kind of a gold mine because there's so many of them. I just come to find that the estate sales, sometimes they will respond a little bit better, and more times than not, they do want to sell their house. I did this quite a while back, and then I stopped for a while. I'm going to put a VA on it for sure, because just playing around, I sent out the message, and the guy's like, yeah, come by today. Let's chat. So you just never know. It's just kind of a free lead system that might work in some of your areas.
That's a great idea. And I'm glad you shared that with us, because when I heard you say that yesterday, I thought, I've heard this some other guy shared with me that he was doing a little bit of this, but they were successful with it. And I was like, wow, you can do almost anything to get leads. I mean, really, that's talking to estate sales and trying to find out, these are what would be maybe probate, or maybe you would be talking to the beneficiaries, and trust me, when mama has 3 kids or 2 kids or 1 kid and mama passes away, what happens immediately with that house? Yeah. Well, the kids either move into it or they sell the shit out of that thing. That's right. Like as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I mean, can we have it sold already?
Yeah, that's true.
And so, it's a great idea to be on top of it like that.
And like every other lead generation strategy that everybody on the call is using, if you're not consistent with it, it probably won't pay off. If I would have been doing this or had a VA doing it every single day for the past 6 months, who knows what it could have turned into. So you just, whatever you decide to go, whatever direction, just do it.
Yeah. It's a bit of a numbers game. Wouldn't you agree, Rick? And
it's big time.
Yeah.
It's all about the numbers.
If you're talking to 3-4 people a month, okay, dude, you're going to starve. I mean, we talked about the numbers last week. I think it was. That was a very, very popular podcast episode for me. Thank you for listening. People evidently want to know, hey, what is the damn target? Like, am I supposed to, how many of these scrapes and how many of these texts, how many of these conversations lead to a deal? What's the numbers? Well, we did a whole show on that, but it's a bit of a numbers game. If it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing enough of it, you're going to fall into it, and it doesn't even matter if you're that great on the phone. Remember the 4 mountain peaks? The first one was getting leads. The second one was converting them into deals. We were talking in the VIP room the other day. I put a little sneak peek video on YouTube about it. It's where motivated sellers sound different. Yeah. Cause when you get on the phone, when you're talking to a real motivated seller, they don't care that you stuttered or paused or, shuffled around or didn't, acted nervous or, they just want they just want help.
If they're motivated, there's no, I mean, you can't say anything wrong if they motivated. There's nothing you can say wrong if they're really motivated.
Well, I mean, you know, I wouldn't take it to
That's what
that
somebody was
extreme,
saying,
but pretty
you know.
close, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
But that's part of the key, is that they may not be motivated in January, but maybe they're motivated in February.
Perfect.
That's the follow-up. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Hey, greetings to, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, please go.
I wanted to, I didn't catch the gentleman's name. I'm on a mobile device, the one that's from the Virgin Islands, I believe.
Hey, yeah, that's me. I'm in the U.S. You don't need no passport.
Nice. Hey, this is
I'm
Rick.
Alan.
This is Rick. I'm in California. Hey, I heard that you mentioned that you said cold calling doesn't work for you and you were thinking about getting a VA. The one thing I just want to share with you about that is a VA, you're right. There's a lot of scammers out there. A VA is going to really help you the best if you know what they want, if you know what you want them to do.
Okay.
Because most of the VAs that are worth a damn, they really need to be trained on how you want to do your business, and then they're workhorses and can really get things done. But just hiring a VA doesn't magically build your business. Trust me, I've hired a lot of bad ones. I've hired a lot of good ones. But what really turned around is when I learned to do everything myself, and then I could share it with a VA to kind of take that gap and run with it. It just really worked out and created a much better system for myself. I just want to share that with you because I've hired some good and some bad VAs, and it all turned around to really just me and my knowledge and my abilities to train them.
Do you mind if I leave some information on you? I mean, I'm from Chicago, man, but I lived in Strong Beach for a lot of years. I know the area real well out there in LA off of Soto Street. I know two of you guys out of LA, so I used to be out there for a long time in the military, and I had family living right there in Long Beach, but we still call it Strong Beach, the old guys.
Nice.
But, if I could leave my information some kind of way, I wouldn't mind, just communicate with you a little bit.
Put it in the chat here, Alan.
In a chat?
Yeah, there's a chat button down there at the bottom of the screen. If you move your cursor, it'll pop up, say chat there.
Okay, there it is.
Yep.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, and I love connections like this. You guys ought to be connecting up as much as possible. I mean, that's how business is done, right? So, special thanks also to those of you watching on YouTube. Gosh, we've got a great crowd over there. Denise says, good morning. Byron, what part of KC am I in? KC Mo. Okay, Missouri. Bobby Jam. I love that. I wish I had a name that cool. Good morning. You are the only teacher out there I see who is giving away so much for free. Continued success to you and your students. Hey, thank you, Bobby Jam. Thank you so much. Yeah, we care about people here. I just want you to unclutter your brain a little. We get distracted with all the information on YouTube coming at us, man. I'm trying to streamline it for people that if you can just focus a little bit on what I'm trying to show you and feed you here a little bit, like I'm leaving breadcrumbs here, man. I'm leaving breadcrumbs. Just follow them. Don't get distracted. Don't chase the squirrels.
Get that, Rick?
Just follow the breadcrumbs. All right.
I have another question if I can ask, please.
Hey, Justin, do you use...
Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. Do you use 1 minute leads? I see you advertising that on your website. I went to your website the other day for the first time. Do you use that in your business? 1 minute leads?
I use it a lot, a ton,
really?
A lot. I paid $67 for it one time, I think, and I have never had to pay another nickel for it. I've had it for years now, and I use it a lot still to this day.
It's been a great asset.
Tool. Oh yeah, for me and my business, yeah.
So how does it work?
Well, that's a great question, guys.
Hey Rick, I left that number for you too.
Okay, let me see if I can show you guys how it works. Okay. And we'll just do a demo real quick.
Can I ask a question while you're loading it up, please?
Please,
if I may. Yes, sir. What is your favorite lead source from the automated REI? Your favorite lead source?
Yeah, my favorite lead source is the Zillow scraper.
Wow, I never heard that.
Yeah, Does that sound?
Thank you.
You expected a more.
I expect you to say Craigslist. I expect you to say Craigslist.
I never heard of it. Zillow scraper.
The Zillow scraping tool. Yep,
That's my first time when
favorite.
I heard you say it too.
I ain't never heard of it before. Zillow scraping tool.
Yep.
Are you getting, Justin, are you getting better results from Zillow than you are from Craigslist?
Oh, there go my
Yes.
homeboy James.
Currently, for the most part, generally speaking, yes, James.
Yeah. Okay.
Generally speaking, but
All single family residents, no multifamily, all single families.
yes, single family. That's what I focus on. Single family residences. Yep. Yep. Hey, Ryan Webb out there. Byron says I'm the man.
Yes, you are. Yes, sir. I would agree with that.
Denise and Byron and everybody tried to guess here what the asking price was and the maximum allowable offer back when we were doing that. Now I'm finally catching up. Nate,
Oh, wow.
Nate from St. Louis. Denise is from LA. Man, I love all my West Coast people. You guys make me feel real special.
Don't forget about Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, you know what? I love all my Floridians, man. The
No offense
gunshine
to you other
state,
guys.
right?
No offense to you other guys.
Hey, you know what?
Taken.
My Chiefs are going to be down there in Florida this weekend kicking some ass, ain't they?
Yes, sir. I think so. Long as the 49ers defense, if the 49ers defense show up, I don't know.
Man, let's stick to this real estate.
They're gonna get them.
All right, here's the
No comment. No comment.
Here's 1 minute leads. It is a great tool. You can find it at the website realestateWholesaler'sClub.com. Go to the tools section. So actually, I'll show that to you right here. So wholesaler tools at realestateWholesaler'sClub.com. All right, once you're there though.
Okay, say that again, please.
Yeah. Hold on, man. I'll just go right back to it. Right here at the top. realestateWholesaler'sClub.com.
Okay, yeah.
And then go down here to the wholesaler tools. Click that, and it'll take you to a page where you'll see 1 minute leads.
Yeah, I think my man James told me about that. Okay.
How it works is somebody give me a market area. What's your market area?
Florida.
Well, you got a city in Florida in particular?
Yeah. Fort Lauderdale, Broward County.
Okay.
Hey, Justin, on my screen, I see the 4 mountains that you have.
Me too.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you. You just still got the mountains on there.
Okay, here, let me fix that, guys.
Thanks, Jose.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Here's 1 minute leads.
Okay, you good.
Here's realestateWholesaler'sClub.com, and then here's the wholesaler tools button.
I tell you what, Justin.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick swap out. City be Orlando.
Okay, let's do that.
That's an hour away from Tampa, Florida.
Because I was trying to figure out how to spell Fort Lauderdale. I'm like how is it?
All you have to do is ask.
FORT
LAUDARDAL.
Your country origins are showing.
Yeah. It's Lauderdale, so it's LAUDARDALE.
Right, that's right.
You guys are funny.
I know I'm laughing because you don't know how many times I misspelled it. That's why I'm laughing. I did it constantly.
Man.
Justin, what's the URL for that? The 1 minute leads?
Yeah, you just got to go through the website. That's the only thing I know, man. Like, I don't know how you get to it actually without going through my website.
I think it is just 1 minute leads.
It might be. It might be. You can go to realestateWholesaler'sClub.com though, and go through the wholesaler tools if it's not.
I wrote it down, so I'm gonna definitely navigate when we close out here. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so you see here, I pulled it back up.
Okay.
And all I did was put the keywords in, we buy houses, and then I put Orlando, Florida, and then I hit go.
Yes.
And now it's doing a bit of thinking here. I mean, it's only 38% done, but it's already pulled up 20 wholesaler leads in there. So I might joint venture with these guys. If I had a cash buyers list in Orlando, Florida, and maybe I do. Then I would come here and I would do Orlando, Florida, just like I did We Buy Houses. And now it's going to pull up all of the wholesalers that are active in Orlando.
Wow.
I'm going to hit this export button right here in the middle, and it's going to put it on a spreadsheet for me. And then I'm going to have my virtual assistant or myself call those and see if I can put together some joint ventures with property deals they have. Maybe I can market them to my buyers list for a share of the profits.
Okay, so is this your software?
No, man, gosh, I wish it was. This is Patrick Riddle's software. You know, you guys will figure out really quick that I don't own shit.
Well, no problem. I'm just saying, I like it. I like the way it's pulling. Is there something that we can get access to through purchasing?
Yeah,
okay.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Go here to realestateWholesalerSclub.com.
Okay.
And then click the wholesaler tools button.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah,
okay.
the wholesaler tools button. Okay,
no
when you click that, it'll pull up, see several tools here: PropStream, Get Response, the automated REI, Deal Machine. And now here, the co-wholesale jumpstart list of active wholesalers. That's the 1 minute lead. So if you click that,
okay,
it'll pull up a sales pitch for this particular machine. And when you get done watching the video,
I'm getting on this today.
When you get done watching the video, it'll it was playing in my headphones. I don't know if you guys could hear it, probably not, but that's why my brain scrambled for a second. I was like,
does it stay up to date?
Oh man, it's like it's instant. It's like on the moment right now.
Okay, what's it scraping from?
It's scraping from everything, social media, Google, that's what I've been told. Okay. And I think the video explanation, I think he goes through that a bit. I love this tool. Okay. But you know, so I'm using it for cash buyers. I'm using it for wholesalers, and you could use it for funding.
Okay, is this a one-time subscription fee?
Yeah, I think it was $67.
That's fine. I'm just asking.
Through my link, and I've never paid a penny more, man.
Hey, Justin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
and it
jumping on
paid some
that
money
too.
to create that. That took some money to create that.
Well, Patrick Riddle said it cost him $8,000 to build.
Wow.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Whoever's filling up the thermos, that was a classic soundbite right there.
That sounds like some nice cold ice water.
Yeah, it did. That's some old school there.
Hey, Justin, I got a question.
What's up?
So for the 1 minute leads, I noticed that you clicked on the wholesaler, and then there's also a button to press to click on cash buyers. But on that, it says on the cash buyers part, it says we buy houses, and isn't that a keyword for wholesalers?
Yep. But every wholesaler also buys houses. Okay.
Yep.
So, you know, I agree. This isn't my page. I didn't put this together. I agree. I think the larger point that it's trying to make is that you can search for cash buyers using this tool. You can search for wholesalers. I don't really use it a lot for cash buyers. I use it a lot for wholesalers. And also I use it for other things. Like, I'll be real with you. One time I wanted to know every candy store in the state of Louisiana. Don't ask me what I was up to that weekend.
Justin had the munchies.
I had to know every damn candy store in Louisiana. So you know what I did is I came up here, I put candy store and then Louisiana, and I hit go, and it pulled up like every candy store. So I just I got in the car and I just took off, man. I'm just kidding. You know, I am thinking about doing that with fried pork tenderloin sandwiches because I love those. Anybody like those? No,
I like pork. I'm from Chicago. We like pork chop sandwiches.
Yeah,
pretty
good. Fried pork chops are good.
There it is. He already know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody had fried ribs before?
No.
That's good. It is amazing.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. You gotta remember.
It's good.
Fried ribs.
Trust me, it's really good.
Wow.
Oh, fried ribs.
Fried ribs.
Yes, it's good.
So you gotta have some serious batter.
I'm getting hungry.
Yes.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Something I was
making
gonna
me
ask.
hungry. Serious batter. You batter up the ribs before you fry them?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Now, you gotta have some serious
I
batter.
don't know the batter you use, but it's good.
Like shake and bake?
Nah.
Oh no, you didn't do that. You went to the.
I know more how you
Like,
advance.
That's the early '80s.
Can I do the shake and bake?
No, I don't think so. You probably
Okay,
could, but I don't think so.
So Justin, I do have a question.
Okay.
Now I'm switching over into these cash buyers. See, in my opinion, for me, I find it's not hard to find the cash buyers. In my opinion, how I network, it's the sellers. But now the cash buyers, they'll be out there soliciting, but then by the time you get with them, they're really reluctant. Any particular site or software that can give me those accurate those willing cash buyers who's saying, yeah, I got this money and I want to purchase. Because what's happening is I don't know if my man James is still there. Me and him end up connecting off a whim. And as I told him what I was doing, he said, man, you're basically brokering, because I'm connecting people. Young lady all the way out in Apple Valley had a piece of land, and then I called a guy down in Phoenix and locked those guys in. And even though I don't have a deal yet, I'm still networking. And when I see something, I help a guy like this guy up in New Hampshire. He kept saying, hey, I don't know what to do, but I got these houses. I connected him to someone down in Detroit. So for me, as I go along, I'm still trying to, work with other people, because then I'm finding myself getting, getting a return. I just need to know about a good listing for cash buyers.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my homework. I'll do that. That's one thing about it. I'm gonna do my homework.
I feel you. I put a video out on this called Secret Cash Buyers List. Might write this down. It's on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent that to Alan.
I'm sorry, James.
I was just saying, I sent that to Alan the other day. That's a great video.
You sent that to him?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, James. That's right. That's the gentleman I was telling you about. He's the one who turned me on to you.
James.
It's the guy right here.
I love you, James. Thank you.
He's a good dude, man.
Where's Greg been lately?
I don't know why he hiding his face though.
Greg doesn't work on Saturdays, so unfortunately he's not with us today.
Okay. Well, that's all right. He might be a Seventh-day Adventist or something. Who knows? I don't know.
It is something like that.
It is possible. I mean, hey, God bless all them people. Everybody. God bless everybody. That's what I say.
Hey, Justin, what's your opinion on PropStream?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's how you get to the secret cash buyers list. PropStream. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I just purchased that too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have it. And so those are accurate, is what you're saying?
Well, no, if you watch that video and you follow the instructions on how to get to the secret cash buyers list on using PropStream, it'll blow your mind at how amazingly deep you have gone into the well to find who is really spending money.
Okay, I'm gonna be on it. I got PropStream.
Not like they bought a house a couple 2 or 3 years back or some shit like this. I'm talking about like these are the active money spending buyers. If you want to know,
be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, today's the day that I'm gonna put everything together, and I'm going hard in the paint come Monday morning. This is the end of the week, and I have made a plan to have everything in place. So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, good. Hey, welcome everybody here. I'm so glad everybody's participating. It's been such a fun time. We've been here for about an hour now.
Okay. Really?
I always have kind of like an idea of what I want to accomplish, and then in some cases, like today, it totally goes off the rails.
Let's run it out another hour. Let's do it.
Shit, man, I can't today because I got appointments here in just actually a few minutes. So because I thought we'd probably keep it at a certain time today, but it's like I haven't done shit about what I wanted to do. Oh, next week Bucky Beeman's coming back. everybody's like, Bucky Beeman, who's Bucky Beeman? Hey, we made a video on that recently too. Bucky's going to be talking about how to do commercial deals. Okay. It's going to be better than the last one. Even the last one was great, but this one's going to even be better. So, yeah, Bucky's going to be here next week. And then the week after that, no. Next week will be Michael Batista, I think. And we'll be talking.
$1 guy?
Yeah, the automated REI guy, the owner that owns that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he'll be here next week, next Saturday. And then we'll be talking about best lists that you need, the lists that you want to choose for lease option deals.
Okay.
And then the week after that will be Bucky Beeman. We just happen to have back-to-back guests. And then, I've got a guy named Brad Pickett. You guys ever heard of Brad Pickett?
No.
Anybody in the room hear of Brad Pickett before?
I haven't.
He's going to blow your minds. This guy trained by Donald Trump. Okay. Trained by Donald Trump. So this guy is he's the real deal. He's a threat man, triple threat man. So he's going to talk to us about subject to. I'm going to try to get him on the three Saturdays from now. So we're talking about these guys are like legendary, man, smart, and you're going to get to sit here in the same room with them and meet them and talk to them and have a great time with them. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to some of that. I know I am.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
I keep seeing subject to a lot in these groups, so that'll be good. I want to see what's going on with that. You still getting the one-on-one?
Oh yeah, we do one-on-one coaching for sure here.
Okay, so you want me to just go into your site so I can get in on that?
Yeah, if you want to, man, go ahead and schedule up a call with me. Up with me. We'll talk. We'll chat.
Okay, great.
Justin, Hey, Justin, this Jose, by next week, when I get on this call, I should have a deal. I will have a deal.
Now you should have a deal tonight, man. You got what it takes. We're going to go hard tonight and get your deal tonight.
That's right.
I'm serious.
Thanks, baby.
I'm serious, man.
That's right.
Because I'm going right off this line. I'm going in on these leads and stuff, and I'm going to keep rolling.
Shit, yeah.
And I do Sundays too after church.
Yeah. You got to pay attention in the morning on Sunday, and then pay some into your business in the afternoon sometimes.
That's right. I do. I'm serious. I ain't just saying it. I do.
There's been a couple times where I was like, hey, Lord, I'm going to miss the morning service, but I'll catch you in the PM. You know what I mean?
As long as you get your time, man, huh?
Okay, I appreciate everything. Thank you so much.
I love the Lord. Hey, he's been so good to me. But now, anybody got any other questions or any?
I'm good.
I want to make sure everybody's so fulfilled and happy. There's so much joy here. And you know why? I think there's so much joy and happiness because there's so much vision. These guys are kind of catching a vision here a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's
and
right.
when you catch a vision, there's that joy, like when a woman finds out she's pregnant. You ever see a woman that found out she was pregnant and she wasn't happy? Well, that does happen. But most of the time, there's like there's a joy that comes along with that you couldn't quench that if you had to, and that thing grows, and then you see a pregnant woman and she got that glow about her and all this. That's what you guys look like right now, all glowy and stuff, all pregnant.
No, I understand that. My daughter turned 21 yesterday, and I still remember 21.
So
I would be going crazy.
Hey, Justin, quick question.
Yeah, what's up, Joshua?
Hey, if I wanted to join the VIP, where do I find it?
Oh, yeah, man. I just dropped that off the website because nobody ever signed up for it. So, except Rick. So I will, I can send you a link, man. And in fact, I'll open it up today. That'll be anybody that wants in, man. I'll send you a link. It's normally 97 down and then 25 a month to maintain. That's it. Gives you 24/7 access to the chat room, automated REI, the owner and the support staff is in there as well. So it's a direct line. direct line to any help. It's like it pays to be VIP, really. From what I hear, I guess I thought they serviced everybody like they service us, but then I find out this morning that they don't, and I'm like, okay, well, great. So we're getting like the premium concierge here, you know.
Hey, just another quick question.
Yeah.
The contracts, are they VIP only or are they available?
No, man. Let me just share the screen once and for all here, because, you know, people do hit me up with this, and I'm boggled with it, because I'm trying to figure out a way to set up the website where it makes more sense, and you can find things easier. And I struggle with this. So if anybody has expertise in this area and can say, hey, yeah, man, you're all jacked up, you need to do it this way.
Unless you do it by PDF.
So
you think that will work?
Well, you can come down here and scroll down to the free, either one, free ugly house or free lease options. Which one are you talking about in particular? Which agreements would you like first?
Well, what's throwing me off is the co-wholesaler.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
You know, what's throwing me off is I'm basically looking to assign a contract, right?
Yeah.
I want to put it either in a real estate trust, a land trust, or I want to put it in an LLC and just sell the LLC because I don't want to do a double close. So when I see the word co-wholesaler, I'm thinking that I need to transfer to another co-wholesaler or be a part of a deal already existing instead of a brand new deal.
Correct. When you co-wholesale, one wholesaler has the property deal under contract with the owner of the property.
Exactly.
And the other wholesaler has a buyer that would be interested. These two wholesalers sign an agreement that allows them to both be party to the transaction. It's a JV agreement, and then they put the marriage together. So it's a co-wholesale. Now, if you're just doing a straight wholesale, not co-wholesale, you're going right to the homeowner and you're getting the contract, and then you're taking them right out to your buyer. Okay.
Correct.
No, there's no other wholesaler involved.
Correct. So where are those contracts?
Okay, those contracts. All right, let me see here. Let's look in the co-wholesale department, because they're probably all right here anyway. Okay, bingo. Agreement to purchase real estate right here at the top. That's the agreement you would have with the homeowner.
See, I never made it that far because I saw co-wholesale.
Yeah.
So I never even went in.
Well, I need to probably fix that. Good advice, man. Okay, now right under that is assignment agreement. You can assign that.
That's the one you want right there.
You could assign this agreement to purchase real estate over to your buyer using that agreement right there.
Hey, Justin.
So, yeah.
I have an idea for that. I'll reach out to you later on in a private message.
Yeah, man. Are you gonna be bringing me into the 21st century?
No, I just have an idea, man. I'll share it with you.
I feel like I'm nervous now, Rick. Like I'm having a come to Jesus meeting with Rick or something. Like,
hey, Rick.
Like, see me after class.
Hey, Rick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm just letting you know we're 4 hours difference, though. Okay, we're a 4 hour difference from where I am to you. It's already.
What?
It's not. It's 9 o'clock where you are, and it's already 1 o'clock here. So I'm just saying, if you call around 10 o'clock at night, I'm not answering the phone.
No, I got you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll connect with you later on, though, on Facebook first.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Yeah, I got plenty of time here, man. I hope that you can get with me. You too, Jose, because I got a friend out there in Apple Valley. She's doing pretty good, and but she's up top, above y'all. So we connect a lot too. And when I meet people, I throw them to her because you guys.
Just like I say, man, we help each other.
Yeah.
Hey, the name Hosea, just like in the Bible, Hosea.
Hosea. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I got it. My fault.
And I want to reach out to you, man. Just like I say, your success is my success. Just like it's not what I could do for you, what you can do for me. It's what we can do for each other. That's what I'm about.
Okay, what group are you in? You can find me, or Rick. You can see my information is still sitting there if you want to grab it.
I don't know too much about no computers, man. I don't.
No, I'm saying it's in the chat box. I put my number up there.
In the chat box, where would I just hit chat?
Yeah.
Told you, man. I don't know nothing about this stuff, man.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
No, it's not funny. I was just saying, get on it because that's where your millions is.
I got you.
Yeah, you're gonna need it, buddy.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm learn. I learn real quick, man.
Well, I can help you a lot. Trust me, I can help you a lot. That's all I did in the military, 13 years. Little simple stuff that'll help you navigate pretty quick.
Okay.
I think
we gotta. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he got to go. I was going to say, I know you got to go. That's what I was just saying.
Steven in the chat asked a question. He wants to know what's the best way to learn step by step the business. And let me just mention two things here real quick to answer that question, Steven. The free trainings down here are excellent places to begin because it's step by step stuff, and there's free agreements that come along with those. Okay. The big blue button in the bottom, right here in the middle. I mean, it's for coaching. If you want to talk to me, you can either press that button or you can schedule an appointment up here in the top right-hand corner, either one. But the difference between the basic trainings and the outsourced trainings, these are paid courses. The outsourced co-wholesale is $97 and the outsourced lease options is $197. And the reason why they're different is because the actual courses, the 2.0 stuff that you pay for, it has all the documents in it that you would need to outsource the thing. Okay. Whereas in the basic trainings, it's basic training and you get the basic set of agreements. With the outsourced wholesaling, either lease options or co-wholesale, either one of those programs, you get so many more things. Okay. You get so many more tools, you get more scripts, you get more trainings on how to get more leads and how to, you get prop stream training, you get automated REI training, you get mastering the phone to close deals trainings. So there's just way more in depth, man. So that's the difference. But if you really, really want to learn the business, I could write a book. I could build a course today on how to ride a bicycle.
That's true.
You could watch it all day long and all night long tonight, over and over and over and over again. And in the morning, we could test you to see if you know how to ride a bike yet. Chances are you're going to hit the dirt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't learn how to ride bicycles, right?
Take action.
By reading books or watching videos.
Hands on, man.
You might read a book or watch a video on it, but then you got to have somebody there holding the seat, walking next to you and whispering in your ear, don't stop pedaling, keep pedaling, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. If you keep the momentum going forward, you'll stay up, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is if you need a coach, call me. Okay.
I have a question about the Zillow scrape. Do you have a video on that about how you pull the list from the Zillow scrape?
So is it Zillow scrape or Zillow scraper?
Through the automated REI.
Yeah, there's tutorial videos on the automated REI, and for that. And then I do have on my YouTube channel, I have a playlist right there. If you just visit my channel page, there's a playlist called Wholesaler Tools and Agreements. And that's a playlist where I do nothing but show you special tips, tricks, techniques on how to use this stuff.
Okay. And what do I go to for that?
The YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search for me, Real Estate Wholesalers Club, and then go to my channel. Just click my channel, and you'll see a playlist called Wholesaler Tools and Agreements. And it's all I'm doing in that entire playlist is giving you the secret sauce on how to use this stuff smartly. Okay. A lot of us buy this shit and it's so complicated. We ain't really using it right. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to show you how to use it right. Okay. And then also in that same playlist, I explain the agreements. So if you're looking for agreements and how do I fill this out? Check that playlist, y'all. That's
okay on the YouTube channel.
Got it. Hey, I got to run, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I got an appointment to get to. I love y'all. I hate to cut it off like that, but because you guys are so great, so hungry, and I love working with you. But I got to run. Okay.
Justin, thank you for your time.
Great appointment, Justin.
Thank you for your time. You're about to be safe.
Justin.
Thank you,
safe
guys.
out there.
Yeah, thank you. We'll get to some live demo call again sometime.
Same time next Saturday.
Yes, sir. We'll see you then.
Everybody be safe.
Bye.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Get with me, Rick.
Yeah.
Hosea?
I will.
Okay, I
Have a
appreciate
great
it, brother.
weekend.